Dame Maggie Smith was very entertaining the other day, looking back on her career in the company of Giles Brandreth at the Orange Tree in Richmond, and recalling her winter of discontent playing Peter Pan at the Coliseum in 1973. She remembered the biting cold, an orchestra pit the size of an Olympic swimming pool, and being flown into the scenery by a Spanish stagehand called Manuel, whose idiotically conceived cue was a tap on the shoulder. "It was really, really abysmal," she said, to gales of laughter, and the children were unspeakable. Anyone who does panto duty, which begins in earnest this week, deserves, I think, special recognition for public service. If you can entertain the wriggling masses day after day during the festive season, you're halfway to sainthood. Watching the two big beasts of the panto jungle in London, Hackney Empire and the lyric Hammersmith, getting the 2017 party and their annual rivalry started, I can't say I was left mouth agape by never-before-seen theatrical riches, or indeed rare displays of the topical wit that often helps pep up a familiar script, in a Cinderella specially tailored for multicultural, Hackney-on-Lee, writer and director Susie McKenna, back at the Empire for her 19th panto, cocks a snook at Brexit, with an Italian Dandini who frets about being deported, and the biggest boo of the night is reserved for a fleeting visit to the ball from Donald Trump. Down in W6, playwright Joel Horwood puts emphasis on the extortionate rents imposed by Jack's nefarious landlord, flesh creeper Wandry over glowering Vicky Stone. Yet it feels as though both creative teams are fleeing to the hills of escapism after a torrid political year. The Theresa May count is low and even Bojo is absent. The reassuring, jaunty, medicinal message seems to be keep camp and carry on. Craig Thornber in the lyrics Jack and the Beanstalk credit Alistair Muir in Hackney. Romantic chemistry might be lacking between Aisha Hwando's cinders and Chris Jenkins' charming, but Hwando radiates such eye-beaming warmth you almost need sunblock in a round of Queen's Somebody to Love gives Jenkins his moment of uplift too. Darren Hart is a jivingly lithe buttons in bellhop tunic and patched jeans. The costuming is broadly old world Harlem meets youth of today, making their entrance by hot air balloon, and purring over a male audience member in a pesty fashion that surely won't be permissible for much longer. Cat B and Tony Whittle are a fright-faced hoot as the Ugly Sisters. McKenna makes her Vixenish Mark II as the stepmother, throwing in a snatch of roses. Turn from Gypsy for good measure. Bravo across the board. The lyric 3 stars boasts an even greater Victorian playhouse intimacy, although that doesn't excuse the failure to deliver the visual goods so far as the giant is concerned. A large golden egg-laying goose doesn't cut it, and the gender-bending is insistent to the point of dogmatic. We don't just get Faith Amole as Jack, we get Daniel Fraser as a bobhead, grandly mock thespian Jill. Yet the 6 principals earn their crust many times over. Kayla Meikle, memorably jolly Daisy the cow, whose moves can only be translated by the audience. Everyone has to be believed that the impossible might just be possible, she says. And the same goes for collective panto happiness. When it comes true, it's magic. Let the dames begin. Cinderella runs until Dec. 31. Tickets 020-8985-2424 nayempire.co.uk. Jack and the Beanstalk runs until January 6. Tickets 020-8741-6850 lyric.co.uk.